Could we potentially be seeing the ladies of Wakanda take up the vibranium suit and mantle? We don't know, but Ryan Coogler definitely thinks it's a possibility, and we're going to talk about it right now. What's happening, everybody? I'm back. It's your resident supervillain, Mr. J. Washington, and I got another news story for you, and it's one that touched me definitely because I was a big fan of this film and as this franchise, and I know a lot of you all are, and I'm talking about Black Panther, and more specifically, director Ryan Coogler. Now, Ryan Coogler is currently at the Cannes Film Festival, and during a 2-hour discussion where he talked about breaking through some of the mold of these studio tentpole conventions, he was asked by moderator and critic Elvis Mitchell if the women of Black Panther were just as important as the men, where Coogler did not even flinch in his comment and response. He went on to say, "I think you can argue they are more important." Now, he went on later to describe a stretch of the film where you see T'Challa basically being in the background and the women of Wakanda being in the foreground. And he went on to describe that, and he said, that part of the movie, you feel like you're watching something fresh and new. He went on to say that part of it was exciting. We have these actresses who could easily carry their own movie. Lupita Nyong'o, Denai Guerrera, and Letitia Wright. Some of them have before. We were so fortunate. I would watch a movie with them. Yes, Ryan, I would too, beyond a shadow of a doubt. Now, if you follow the comic book lore and you know the canon behind it, there is a point where the Black Panther's sister, Shuri, who is now played by Letitia Wright in the films, Shuri takes up the mantle of Black Panther herself when T'Challa is unable to. So there is a possibility for that. But also, you don't have to have just Shuri. Now, when asked, would he do a female-led Black Panther spinoff, Coogler went on to say again, oh man. He said that would be amazing if the opportunity came up. They did it in the comic book version. Yeah, so it's there. But also, we don't have to be just held to just Shuri. Not saying there's anything wrong with Letitia Wright. She was amazing. But then again, you do have Lupita Nyong'o as Nakia. Denai Guerrera as Okoye. You have Ayo as well. You have various other characters you can use. Now, here's a little bit further into the comics. Nakia becomes a character later named Malice, who eventually turns on T'Challa. So that may X her out. But then we still have Okoye, who is the general of the Dora Milaje, as well as Shuri, who in the comics again has taken up the mantle. I don't know, man. I would be excited either way as long as Ryan Coogler is still in the director's chair and all this goes the way he set it up from the beginning. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Like, subscribe, click on the notification bell so you can find out when I'm dropping new videos. Speaking of which, make sure you check out my amazing Rick and Morty news. You don't want to miss that. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Mr. J. Washington, MrJaywashington, and check out the Trusty Sidekick podcast on iTunes. I will holler at you guys a little bit later. Take care. Peace.